So there are a lot of different ways to crack a walnut. The way we did it when we were a kid was just set it up on a good hard surface and give it a little whack. It takes a little finesse to do that without breaking the nut meat. You can see it doesn't take much though to make these nice healthy chunks of walnut meats. Nice chunk. There's other ways to do it, of course, with a nut cracker or some more dangerous tools, I suppose. I use a pocket knife myself, although I don't recommend it because of the liability issues. What I did was I started with one of my $4.50 clamshells full of walnuts, and I've been working on taking the shells out and separating the nut meats. Getting really close to being done here. I got about 3 more in the box. I've taken these and whacked them ahead of time just a little bit. If you get a little carried away, you'll break the nut meat. Occasionally there'll be a dud like that, which is no big deal. The USDA standard calls for some allowable 10-12%, I think it is. In this entire batch, this entire clamshell, I only had that one so far. So these are pretty high quality nuts. As you pick them, we pick them up and we dry them. You can tell that it's well dried because the little membrane in the middle is crisp. If that's a little soft, it's a little green, and the color is really important. These are nice light amber, which makes them a US #1. If they're brown or darker color, you can look that color chart up that the USDA has. But these are nice high quality fruit. They are well dried, which means that they're below 8%, probably down around 4 to 6% moisture. And with that moisture content, they will keep for a very long time. By selling them in shell, I'm guaranteeing that you, the customers, get the very highest quality nut without any contamination from outside sources. You can wash your own hands and do things, and it's a little bit meditative to sit around in front of a fire and shell walnuts. Some people might not think that's their cup of tea, but it's the best way to get the highest quality produce. So what I've done, then I like I said, I had an entire clamshell. I started with 618 grams. So we'll just, that was 618 grams in the shell. We'll do the calculations to figure out how many pounds that is. About 1.25 pounds. My resulting weight is 327 grams, which is over half. If I get out my telephone and use it for a calculator, if I can remember how to do this. Tools, alarm clock, 327 divided by 618 equals about 53%. which is over half of the starting nuts turned out to be nut meats. And that included that one dud that we talked about. Now, in terms of pounds, that means that I got about let's see, 327 divided by 454 is about not quite 3/4 of a pound of nut meats out of that 0.72 pounds. In ounces, that would be 11.5 ounces. So it was a pretty good take. Like I said, I'm selling these clamshells for $4.50. Bulk price is about $3 a pound if you buy the 50-pound bag, and they'll keep for a very long time. You can crack nuts all winter. Share them with your friends, whatever you like to do. I got about 3 cups. By the time you chop those down, there'll be about 3 cups. So that's enough for a couple batches of cookies and a really good Waldorf. Enjoy.